Hello, beautiful soul. If you found your way here today, it's not by accident. Nothing in your life happens by chance, even when it feels random or unclear. There's a rhythm to everything, a quiet intelligence that moves through your days, guiding you toward exactly what you need, exactly when you need it. And right now, in this very moment, the universe has something important to tell you. I know you might be feeling uncertain. Perhaps you've been questioning things lately, wondering if you're on the right path, searching for answers that seem just out of reach. Maybe you've been going through something difficult, something that's tested your strength and shaken your faith. Or perhaps you've simply felt disconnected, like something's missing, but you can't quite name it. Whatever brought you here today, I want you to know something from the very depths of my heart. You are exactly where you need to be, and you are not alone. You have never been alone, not for a single moment of your journey. The universe speaks to us constantly, in whispers and in symbols, in synchronicities and in stillness. But in our busy, noisy world, it's so easy to miss these messages. We rush through our days, our minds filled with worry and distraction, and we forget to listen. We forget to notice the gentle signs that are always there, always guiding us, always trying to show us the way. Today, I want to help you remember how to listen, how to see, how to recognize the signs that the universe is sending specifically to you. Take a deep breath with me now. Let your shoulders soften. Allow yourself to be fully present in this moment, because what I'm about to share with you is meant for you. Not by coincidence, not by luck, but by divine design. You see, the universe doesn't speak to us in words the way we speak to each other. It communicates in a much older, much deeper language. A language that your soul understands perfectly, even when your mind struggles to interpret it. This language shows up everywhere, in the patterns of nature, in the unexpected encounters that stop you in your tracks, in the song that plays on the radio just when you need to hear it, in the dreams that wake you in the middle of the night, their meaning lingering in your consciousness, in the repeating numbers you keep seeing, those special sequences that catch your eye again and again. Have you noticed any of these things lately? Have you been seeing the same number everywhere you look? Perhaps it's 1111 or 333. Maybe you keep encountering the same animal, or the same symbol keeps appearing in different forms. Perhaps someone's name keeps coming up in conversation, or you keep thinking about a particular person from your past. These aren't random occurrences, dear one. These are signs. Messages from something greater than ourselves, trying to get our attention, trying to guide us, trying to remind us of something we need to know. But here's what makes signs so special, and sometimes so challenging. They're personal. What means something profound to you might mean nothing at all to someone else. The universe speaks to each of us in our own unique language, using symbols and synchronicities that resonate with our individual journey, our personal story, our specific needs. That's why you can't always Google the meaning of a sign and find your answer. That's why books about symbolism can only take you so far. The truest interpretation comes from within you, from that quiet inner knowing that recognizes truth when it encounters it. There are certain times in our lives when signs become more frequent, more obvious, more impossible to ignore. These are usually the times when we need guidance most desperately, when we're standing at a crossroads and don't know which direction to take, when we're in pain and searching for healing, when we're lost and trying to find our way back home to ourselves. The universe knows when you're struggling. even when you try to hide it from the world. Even when you wear a smile and tell everyone you're fine, the universe sees through all of that. It sees your heart. It knows your truth. And when you're in one of those tender, vulnerable places in your journey, the universe sends signs more frequently because it wants you to know, I'm here. I see you. I'm guiding you. Trust me. Trust this process. Trust yourself. Perhaps you're in one of those places right now. Perhaps that's exactly why you're here, listening to these words. There's something you've been praying for, isn't there? Something you've been hoping for. A question you've been asking. A decision you're trying to make. A pain you're trying to heal. And you've been looking for a sign. Some kind of confirmation. Some kind of reassurance that you're not crazy, that you're not alone, that there's a reason for everything you're going through. Well, here's what I want you to understand. The very fact that you're here right now, listening to this message, is a sign. Your intuition led you here. Something inside you knew you needed to hear this. That inner guidance system that's always working on your behalf brought you to this exact moment. So before we go any further, I want you to acknowledge that, to honor it, to recognize that you're already receiving signs, already being guided, already connected to something much bigger than yourself. Let me share with you some of the most common ways the universe tries to get our attention. As I describe these, pay attention to what resonates with you. Notice if anything I mention sparks a feeling of recognition in your heart. Repeating numbers are perhaps the most well-known sign in our modern world. When you keep seeing the same number sequence, whether it's on clocks, receipts, license plates, or addresses, it's rarely coincidence. Numbers carry specific vibrations and meanings. They're like little love notes from the universe, reminding you that you're on the right path, encouraging you to keep going, or sometimes gently nudging you to make a change. If you've been seeing repeating numbers, pay attention to what you were thinking about right before you noticed them. Often, the numbers appear in response to your thoughts, confirming or redirecting them. Animals are powerful messengers too. In many spiritual traditions, animals are seen as carriers of wisdom, each species holding its own unique medicine. When an animal appears to you in an unusual way, perhaps a bird lands right in front of you, or you keep seeing the same type of animal repeatedly, it's worth considering what that creature might be trying to tell you. Birds often represent freedom and perspective. Butterflies symbolize transformation and rebirth. Dragonflies remind us to look beneath the surface. But again, the meaning that matters most is the one that speaks to your soul. What does that animal mean to you? What memories or feelings does it stir up? Songs can be incredibly powerful signs. You might hear a song that you haven't heard in years, and suddenly it's everywhere. Or the lyrics might speak directly to your current situation, offering comfort or guidance. Music has a way of bypassing our logical mind and speaking straight to our heart. When a song keeps appearing in your life, listen to the words. Really listen. There's usually a message there for you. Dreams are another profound way the universe communicates with us. In dreams, we're not bound by the limitations of our waking mind. We can access deeper truths, receive clearer guidance, connect with loved ones who have passed on. If you've been having vivid dreams lately, or if the same theme keeps appearing in your dreams, pay attention. Your subconscious is trying to tell you something important. People entering or re-entering your life can also be signs. Sometimes someone from your past reaches out unexpectedly. Sometimes you meet someone new who says exactly what you needed to hear. Sometimes you overhear a stranger's conversation and their words speak directly to your situation. The universe often uses other people as messengers, placing the right person in your path at exactly the right time. Physical sensations can be signs too. Sudden chills or goosebumps when you weren't cold. A warm feeling in your chest. A gentle touch on your shoulder when no one's there. Tingling sensations. These can be ways that your guides, your angels, or the universe itself is trying to get your attention, to let you know you're not alone, to confirm something you're thinking or feeling. Finding objects in unexpected places, a feather, a coin, a particular stone, can be meaningful, especially if it's something that reminds you of a loved one who's passed, or if it appears right after you've been asking for a sign. But here's what I really want you to understand today, and this is perhaps the most important thing I'll share with you. The biggest sign the universe is sending you right now isn't necessarily something external that you need to look for out there in the world. The biggest sign is the feeling inside you, the knowing, the pull, the quiet voice that led you here. You've been feeling something, haven't you? A sense that something is shifting, that something is about to change. Maybe it's exciting, and maybe it's terrifying, or maybe it's both at once. But there's this feeling that you're on the edge of something, a transformation, a new chapter, a breakthrough. That feeling, that's not your imagination. That's not you making things up or being overly hopeful. That's the universe preparing you, getting you ready, helping you open up to what's coming. You see, before anything manifests in our physical reality, it begins in the spiritual realm. It starts as energy, as possibility, as potential, and we can feel it before we see it. That's why you've had this sense that something's different, something's changing. You're picking up on the energy of what's being prepared for you. The universe is asking you to trust this feeling, to trust this process, to trust that even though you can't see the full picture yet, even though you don't have all the answers, everything is unfolding exactly as it should. This is your sign. Whatever you've been hoping for, whatever you've been working toward, whatever you've been praying for, it's on its way to you, not in some distant, far-off future. Not someday, maybe, but now. It's already in motion. The wheels are already turning. But, and this is so important, you have to meet the universe halfway. You have to do your part. When the universe sends you signs, it's not just giving you information, it's inviting you into partnership. It's asking something of you. And what it's asking right now is this: trust. Even when things don't make sense. Even when the path isn't clear. Even when fear tries to take over. Trust that you're being guided. Trust that you're protected. Trust that everything is working out for your highest good, even the things that feel difficult or painful right now. Let go of control, of the need to know every detail, of the timeline you had in your mind, of the specific way you thought things had to happen. Sometimes the universe has a much better plan than the one we created, but we can't receive it if we're clinging too tightly to our own vision. Open your hands. Open your heart. Make space for miracles. Stay present. Don't get so caught up in worrying about the future or replaying the past that you miss the beauty of right now. This moment, exactly as it is precious. This is where your power lives. This is where the universe can work through you. When you're fully present, you can notice the signs more clearly. You can hear the guidance more easily. You can feel the love that surrounds you always. Take action. Signs aren't just meant to make you feel good. though they certainly can do that. They're also meant to inspire you to move, to grow, to change. If you've been feeling called to do something, to make a phone call, to start a project, to have a conversation, to make a change, don't ignore that calling. That's the universe working through you, guiding you toward your next step. Believe in yourself. The universe believes in you completely. It knows your worth even when you forget it. It sees your potential even when you can't. It knows you're capable of so much more than you give yourself credit for. So the question isn't whether you're good enough or strong enough or ready enough. The question is, are you willing to believe what the universe already knows about you? There's something else I want you to understand about why you're here right now, in this exact moment of your life, listening to these words. You are being prepared for something beautiful, something that's going to require you to be more open, more trusting, more courageous than you've been before. The universe doesn't send signs to scare you or overwhelm you. It sends them to prepare you, to strengthen you, to remind you that you're ready for what's coming. Think about caterpillars for a moment. When a caterpillar enters its cocoon, it doesn't know it's going to become a butterfly. From its perspective, everything it knew is dissolving. Its entire world is falling apart. If it could think the way we do, it would probably be terrified. It would probably try to hold on to what it was, to stay a caterpillar, because at least that's familiar. But nature knows better. The universe knows better. And that dissolution, that falling apart, that uncomfortable transformation, it's not the end. It's not failure. It's not punishment. It's preparation for something infinitely more beautiful. You are in your cocoon right now, dear one. Things might feel uncertain. Parts of your old life, your old self, your old ways of being might be falling away, and it's uncomfortable, maybe even painful. But you are not falling apart. You are being transformed. The signs you're receiving are the universe's way of whispering to you through the walls of your cocoon. Keep going. Stay with this. Trust this process. Something beautiful is being born. I want to take a moment to honor you, to really see you and acknowledge you for everything you've been through, everything you've survived, everything you've overcome to get to this point in your life. You've been through things that others can't see. You've carried burdens that you never speak about. You've survived nights when you didn't think you could make it to morning. You've picked yourself up again and again and again, even when you were exhausted, even when you wanted to give up. And here you are, still standing, still trying, still hoping, still believing that better days are possible. That takes extraordinary strength. That takes courage that most people can't even comprehend. And the universe sees that. Your guides see that, your angels see that. And they are so incredibly proud of you. Every sign you receive is the acknowledgement of that strength. Every synchronicity is a nod of respect for your resilience. The universe doesn't send signs to people who don't matter. It sends them to people who are doing important work, who are here for a reason, who have something valuable to contribute to this world. And that's you. That has always been you. So when you see your next sign, and you will, I want you to receive it not just as guidance, but as validation, as confirmation that you matter, that your life has meaning, that you are loved beyond measure by forces you can't see, but that are always, always with you. So what happens now? Where do you go from here? First, I want you to make a commitment to yourself. Starting today, starting right now. Commit to paying attention, to noticing, to being present enough to see the signs that are constantly being sent to you. This doesn't mean you have to be vigilant or anxious, always looking for something. That's not the energy we want. Instead, just gently remind yourself throughout your day. I am open to receiving guidance. I am willing to see the signs. I trust that the universe is speaking to me. And then go about your day with an open heart and curious eyes. Notice what draws your attention. Notice what gives you that little spark of recognition, that sense of, that's interesting. Notice patterns. Notice coincidences. Notice the small moments that feel somehow significant. Second, start keeping track of your signs. You might want to keep a journal where you write down the signs you notice and what was happening in your life when they appeared. Over time, you'll start to see patterns. You'll start to understand your personal spiritual language better. You'll learn how the universe speaks specifically to you. Third, respond to the signs you receive. If you feel called to do something, do it. If a sign seems to be pointing you in a certain direction, take a step in that direction. The more you respond to the guidance you receive, the more guidance you'll receive. It's like strengthening a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And finally, be patient with yourself. Learning to read signs, to trust your intuition, to follow spiritual guidance. This is a practice. It takes time. You won't always get it right. Sometimes you'll misinterpret a sign or take a wrong turn. That's okay. That's part of the journey. The universe is patient with you. It will keep sending signs. It will keep guiding you. It will never give up on you. Before we part ways, I want to leave you with this. Whatever you're going through right now, whatever challenge you're facing, whatever pain you're carrying, whatever question you're asking, you are going to be okay. More than okay. You are going to be better than you ever imagined possible. This difficult chapter you're in, it's not your whole story. It's not even close to your whole story. It's just one chapter in a much bigger, much more beautiful narrative. And the universe already knows how this story ends. It ends with you happy, healed, whole, living a life that feels aligned and meaningful and full. Getting there might require some patience. It might require some faith. It might require you to keep going even when you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel yet. But I promise you, the light is there. It's always been there. And with each step you take, you're getting closer to it. The signs you're receiving are like breadcrumbs on a trail, leading you home to yourself, to your purpose, to your joy. Follow them. Trust them. Trust yourself. You are so loved, dear one, so supported, so guided. You are never alone, not for a single moment. There are forces working on your behalf that you cannot see, but that are always there, always helping, always guiding you toward your highest good. As you move forward from this moment, carry this knowing in your heart. Today, the universe spoke to you. Through these words, through whatever led you here, through the stirring you feel in your soul right now, you received a message. And that message is simple but profound. You are on the right path. Keep going. Better days are coming. Everything is going to work out. You are loved. You are guided. You are exactly where you need to be. When doubt creeps in, and it will, remember this moment. Remember this feeling. Remember that you are connected to something so much bigger than yourself, something that loves you unconditionally, and wants nothing but the best for you. Look for the signs. Trust the process. Believe in the magic of your journey. And know, deep in your bones, that you are going to be okay. May you walk forward with peace in your heart and trust in your soul. May you recognize the signs that are sent to you. May you feel the loving presence that surrounds you always. And may you know, without a single doubt, that you are cherished beyond measure. Go gently, beautiful soul. The universe is with you, now and always.